All right, welcome to Don's Modeling Bench. Tonight I'm going to do a review of the Monogran Pro Modeler F4U 5N Corsair. Found this on eBay, got a good deal on it. And when I was looking around trying to find some information out about it, trying to decide if I wanted to get this or not, I couldn't really find any reviews of it. So let's open it up and see what's inside. All of the parts are in one big bag. Wish they would have separated them out a bit, but it is what it is. Here is the clear parts. Unfortunately, there is a large seam right in the middle of the cockpit. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. You can see it. A big seam right there. Not too bad, but it's noticeable. The front part of the cockpit has no seam. They could have did that with no seam. Looks like they could have did the other one too, but oh well. Anyway, let's get this out and look at it. No sink marks anywhere. Injector pins on the back. A little bit on the gear doors there, but not too bad. There's the engine. Doesn't look too bad. Not as good as the Tamiya one, but not too bad. There's the fuselage. There's some nice rivet detail. Get it to focus. There it is. There's the cockpit. Cockpit actually does not look too bad. Not quite as good as the Tamiya one, but not too bad. There's one of the tail fins. There's your gear doors. Not too bad. Some nice fine panel line detail on there. Let's get this out. This is the nose cone. Again, not too bad. Panel line riveting looks pretty good. I wish they hadn't attached the sprues where they did. That's needs some cleanup, but not too bad. The next screw is the propeller, hard mounts, part of the nose cone. There's the prop. There's your hard mounts, your other tail wing. There's your flaps for the nose cone. There's your fuselage. I'm really surprised by that rivet detail and fine panel lines. I mean, especially considering this is an old Monogran kit. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that this kit is a repop of a Hasegawa kit. It's not too bad. There's your gear base and the wings. They look pretty good. There's your detail on the wing. Again, no sink marks anywhere. No ejector pins anywhere that's going to be seen. Some really good detail. Then here you have the underside of the wings and the other half of the flaps. There you go. too bad. There's some of the exhausts. This little sprue is the intercoolers and the radon for the 5N version. This one we have, that's a bit for the engine. There's your seat. You can see down in it. Focus. There's another engine part. There's some of your wing bracings. There's your firewall. There's your cockpit. That actually is not a bad looking cockpit. I'll get it to focus. There we go. That is not a bad looking cockpit part right there. There you can see it. Then you have the front and rear bulkheads. You have your rear gear. Some more gear parts. These last two sprues are exactly the same, so I'm only going to get one of them out. Ejector pin marks on the back. No seat marks or anything. No ejector pins on the front. There's a couple of the missiles and the tank. There's the other side of the tank. Landing gear. These tires are terrible, but there's some exhausts. There's your rims for the wheels, fins for the bombs. There's your bomb itself. Some other little bits. Some of your hard mounts. Some more bomb parts. There's your bomb, part of the gear. And then over here is the other half of the bomb. Yeah, overall, not a bad kit. Not a bad kit at all. There's your little rubber grommets. The decals are not bad looking. In registration, clean. It has, get it to show up. There we go. You can see it a little bit. It has decals for the instrument panel. But overall, pretty good decals. They're printed by Cartograph, so Cartograph usually does a good job on decals. The instruction manual. Let me get all this out of the way. Here is the instruction manual. And gives some details on the plane, colors. As usual, start with the cockpit. Put your decal on your instrument panel. Fuselage together, wings together, wings and tail fins, engine assembly, front cowl, exhaust, intercoolers, put the engine and the cowl on, build up your gears, put your gear and gear doors on the plane, install all your hard mounts, build your cannons and install them. Evidently there's two different cannons here. This is for the 5NL and this is for the 5. Well, the 5 doesn't have the flash suppression. You put your flaps on, build up your tanks, your missiles, your bombs, mount all of that. There's building up your radome, installing it on the 5NL version. Propeller, exhaust shield, gun sight, canopy, antennas. And then here is your basic decals, paint colors, and then you have the 5NL version here, and you have the 5 version over here. I think I'm going to build up the 5NL because I don't have a Corsair with the radome on it. I think that would be kind of interesting to have to go with my other Corsairs. So, but that's my review of the Monogran F4U 5NL Corsair Pro Modeler Series. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll come back and check out my other videos. Have a good night.